Hello, welcome to ICanFlyy, an institute dedicated to the welfare of adults and children with special needs. All of you who are following us know that we are presenting a series of lectures for the empowerment of parents with special needs children and also for the management of neurotypical children. If you remember, in our last presentation, we had discussed about the development and maintaining of life skills. Today's presentation will be dealing with social skills, an important component of life skills. A question arises, why should a neurotypical child or his parents need to learn how to develop social skills, which otherwise comes naturally? The answer is, social skills are adaptive skills. That is, children learn these skills observing or imitating others. Due to pandemic, our children have been locked at home for 2 years. Small children did not get the chance to socialize and learn the social skills, and the older children were denied the opportunity to exercise the learned skills and maintain them. The result is no learned social skills or fractured social skills. And for the special needs children, it is more difficult. As it's difficult for them to learn adaptive skills. Being locked up at home for 2 years have played havoc to their learning process. The children, the parents, the teachers all are in a state of confusion. Hence, today's topic, developing and maintaining social skills. Now, what are social skills and why do we need them? Remember our social science lessons at school? Man is a social animal. What does it mean? Man will have to live within a society. What does it mean to live in a society? Firstly, society will set rules depending mainly on its history and culture, and the individual will have to follow the rules. These rules can be termed in different names. For example, law, discipline, authority, religious norms. Society needs these rules to fulfill the basic human needs. And what are the basic human needs? Firstly, physiological needs like food, water, breathing, sleep, etc. Secondly, safety needs, security of a body, employment, resources, morality, etc. Family, health, property. Thirdly, need to love and belong, like family, love, friendship. And lastly, need of achievement, need of self-esteem, which will enhance our self-respect. I repeat, these basic needs of humans are fulfilled by a set of rules designed by the society. These rules differ from country to country, culture to culture, and even family to family. For example, social rules in India is different from USA. Or leaving the basic social structure, social rules in different states of a country have different nuances. Or my family rules can differ from other families. And to follow the social rules set by the society, we need social skills. Now, what are social skills? Social skills are an important component of life. It is needed for a smooth relationship with self and others around us, that is society. It is a skill that includes, firstly, effective communication, verbal, non-verbal, written, visual. All these are used to relay messages to others and interpret messages from others and act or behave or speak according to the received messages. So, communication is the most important social skill. Verbal language being its vital component. We use verbal language through our voices, and this used language has tone, pitch, volume, which convey a feeling and is received by others. For example, My tone will express whether I am angry or not. The verbal expression also includes physical gestures, facial expression, body language, eye contact. These, along with verbal language, communicate our messages. Gesture, facial expression and body language can communicate without verbal language. That is non-verbal communication. For example, if I frown, you can make out that I am angry. Apart from communication, there are other components of social skills. For example, listening. Listening is attending to what I am saying and waiting for my turn, and reciprocate appropriately. In other words, waiting and turn taking. Next one is cooperation or showing empathy, that is, seeing from others' perspective. Fourthly, express feeling and emotions appropriately to control self impulses. Next is problem solving, self-confidence, self-esteem, and conflict resolution, or to get away from unpleasant situation. There is another very important social skill, that is understanding social clues. Social cues are messages that we send to others and receive the same from others and interpret accordingly. Sometimes when we miss these social cues, we can misunderstand the situation. Understanding social clues are important to build relationship and interact with the world around us. Hence, understanding and interpreting social cues is very important. Remember when I was discussing verbal communication, I had mentioned about non-verbal expression like body language, facial expression, tone and voice. These are signals or social cues to be interpreted and used appropriately. Apart from body language, social expression and tone of voice, the most important social cue is respecting personal space. So understanding social cues is an important part of social skills. Now, improving social skills among children. Good social skills allow children to enjoy better peer relationship. The benefit of robust social skills go far beyond social acceptance. Children with better social skills are likely to get immediate results. This is applicable for children with special needs also. A child with special needs having good social skills will behave appropriately in given situation. Consequently, he will be accepted in different situations. It has been proved through endless research that good social skills reduce the chances of stress among children of all types. Teaching social skills to small children and special needs children is to teach them to act according to the demand of the situation or learn situational understanding. Social skills are a set of skills that need ongoing refinement. As children grow older, these skills can be learned and strengthened with effort and practice. Look for the teachable moment. Whatever way you want your child to behave in social situation, practice the same at home. Start in a small way. Make a list of behaviors you want to change and replace with appropriate social skills. Expectation should be age appropriate. Do not expect to teach everything at one go. For example, if you want to teach your child to eat neatly, following social rules, follow the same at home. Make certain rules like no running around while eating, chewing properly, waiting for others to start, etc. Follow the same daily. We know social skills can be taught and it is never too late. Start with one or two most basic social skills. Once they are learnt, keep adding to the list. One important point I am again repeating is Your target behavior should be age appropriate. At the same time, for the social need children, check if the child is ready for what you want to teach them. For example, if you want him to eat neatly, following social eating rules, see whether he can comprehend your command and act accordingly. If he is not able to comprehend the command, teach him how to understand command. Now, important social skills to be taught to children, both neurotypical and neurodivergent. Firstly, share and cooperation. By the age of 3, neurotypical children can begin to work with others on a common goal. Now, how to practice? Again, applicable for all children. Create opportunities for the family to work together. Assign specific tasks that are integral to the family. Praise them when they finish their task. Second point, listening. Listening is understanding what others are saying. This includes interpreting the vocal language and facial and body cues. How to practice? Tell 3-4 lines stories about your child's experience or about the world they know. For example, baby went to the zoo with Papa. There they saw one tiger, etc. Stop periodically and ask them to tell you about the story. For non-verbal children, ask them to point at pictures. You can also ask them to draw the story and label the same. Thirdly, following direction. This is important for both neurotypical and neurodivergent children who struggle to follow direction and children who struggle to follow direction are likely to experience a variety of adverse consequences, from getting trouble for misbehavior to disobedience or to do their assignment. Not following directions can be a big problem. Whether you instruct your child to clean your room or you expect them to improve their daily living skills, it is important for your child to be able to take directions and follow instructions accordingly. Now, what is following directions or instructions? Let me give an example. You ask your child, please give me the comb or give me the comb. These are set of sound which the child hears and interprets, that is, decodes, and uses his body to fulfill the task. For a special needs child, it is not so easy. Firstly, he will have to understand, that is, decode what you are saying. Will have to know what is a comb, where it is kept, go and pick it up and come back to you and give the comb to you. Quite a complex process. So, what to do? Before you can expect your child to follow instructions, it's essential to learn the right way to give instructions. Firstly, don't give your child more than one instruction at a time. Example, give me the comb and keep the pen on the table. No. Wait until the comb is given to you. To parents of special needs children, I would suggest make a list of instructions you want your child to follow. Start with the easiest one. Say, for example, give me the comb. If he is not able to understand what to do, guide him to the comb. Pick it up. Come back to where you were sitting. Make your child hand over the comb to you. Reward with a hug. Do this daily and consistently. Do not change your phrase like give me the comb one day and bring the comb on some other day. To repeat, direction given is very important. The first point of direction giving is don't change the phrase, as it will confuse the child. Once you have given the instruction to your child, ask them to repeat back what you said, what the child is supposed to do. What are you supposed to do? Wait, let the child answer, or point with gesture, or look at the object he is supposed to give you. If he is not able to do so, repeat the question. Point to the object. As I have told you before, guide your child to the objects. So, firstly, it is one-step command. Secondly, do not change the phrase. And thirdly, make the child repeat the instructions and if needed, guide him. Don't forget that mistakes are normal. It is normal for your child to get distracted or behave impulsively or forget what they are supposed to do. View each as an opportunity to sharpen their skills. Till now, we have discussed the basic social skills like sharing, cooperation, listening, following direction. Now, the fourth skill and one of the most important skills, particularly for neurodivergent children, is respecting personal space. Some kids are close talkers. Some special needs child may sit in the lap of acquaintance without any idea of the other individual's feeling. It is very important to teach the kids how to respect other people's personal space, and it is also important because it will keep your child safe. What to do? Create household rules to encourage kids to respect other people's personal space, like knock on closed doors, keep your hand to yourself, do not cling to others. Tell them exactly what to do. Teach your child to stand about arm's length away from people when they are talking or waiting. When they are sitting, keep a cushion in between the person and your child. If possible, make him sit in a different chair or stool. Make it a practice. If your child grabs things from others' hands or pushes them impatiently, give them a model of how to behave. Teach them to ask or to gesture. Role play, social stories of various scenarios help children to understand personal space. Next is impulse control. To teach children to regulate their emotion, because emotional maturity is the key component of how we behave in any given situation. For example, if a 5-year-old falls, he will behave differently than a 20-year-old or a 60-year-old. So, emotional maturity and to teach them how to behave age appropriately is very, very important. Teach your child exactly what to do when he is frustrated or sad. Example, if the child bites when he is angry, teach him to hit a particular soft object, or he can bite, which he can bite. Or he can also wring a towel if he gets angry, or even bite the towel, or he can even cry. The child needs to vent his anger in an acceptable manner without harming self or others. Teaching social skills can be challenging for parents, particularly parents with special needs children, but once learned, the reward can be life-changing. A child or an adult in a social situation is on his own, not disturbing others, and is behaving the way he is expected to behave, will get opportunity to face more social situations, learn more, and be accepted by others. I will conclude by narrating an incident. A teenage girl around 18 joined us around 4 years back. Being ASD and not trained in social skills, the child and the family could not go to any social situation, or if the family went, the parents would split, the mother or the father taking the younger daughter and the other parent looking after our child. The child was put under 2 years of social skill training. The other day the mother tells us, we go everywhere now together. We feel like a family again. And that sums it all. Thank you.